Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, today we're going to see if we can take a tour of Vale Royal. And although the Prime Minister doesn't live there, this is the official residence for the Prime Minister. So we're just going to drive up and see if they let us in. So straight ahead is Vale Royal. I'm going to ask them if they say anything. I'm just going to ask them if we can drive around and look at it. If they say no, no problem. It's a government building. So let's see what happens. Okay, I don't see the gate opening. Okay, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't see anybody come to us either, so I don't know what's going on. Nobody has come out of the guardhouse. Okay, there's a police officer straight ahead walking towards us. I think that's the end of our adventure. I don't know. So we're not going to bother driving. Well, they didn't let us in to begin with, so. But a police officer is walking down to the gate, so we'll just go on our merry way. So this is Montrose. Okay, on the left you can see the property. Okay. Now, this is Montrose, and yeah, so Vale Royal, Jamaica House, King's House, they're all very close to each other because back in the day, I guess that's where all the activity was. The Prime Minister would live at Vale Royal, the Governor General lives at King's House, and then Jamaica House was once where the Prime Minister worked before the office of the Prime Minister was built behind Jamaica House. So everywhere was in close proximity. So let's say there was an emergency and you needed to get a state of emergency call, then the Prime Minister would be very close to his office. His home was literally 2 minutes away, and then they would do up the paperwork and then take it to the Governor General at King's House, which is next door, and the Governor General would sign the state of emergency, making it law. Kind of ironic. The Prime Minister of Jamaica cannot institute a state of emergency. It has to be the Governor General. Yep. Jamaica as an independent country has to go to the Queen of England to, well, her representative is the Governor General. He would sign on her behalf. Has to go in the year 2022, still has to go to the Governor General to sign something like a state of emergency into law. So I would like to know, and I don't think this has ever happened, but let's say there is a Governor General that does not agree with the terms of the state of emergency, and he says, no, I'm not signing this. What happens then? I mean, obviously the state of emergency, as it is now, could not be imposed. I don't know if there is if there was a secondary law they could fall back on. Why bother go to the Governor General to begin with? Okay, we're on Hopefield Avenue. So, it's most curious. And in the country that says it's independent, has as its head of state, Google it, the head of state in Jamaica, and it's the Queen, and then below the Queen is the Prime Minister. So what benefit do we get? Because if a Jamaican wants to travel to England, they have to get a visa, and it's ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe maybe when I say Jamaica is an independent country, maybe that's where the problem is. Because look at what happened in the British Virgin Islands the other day. This is another question I have, if anybody knows the answer. The premier for the British Virgin Islands was arrested in the US. Now he said he has diplomatic immunity, so you cannot arrest him. But when it was checked out, he does not have diplomatic immunity because he's not the head of state for the British Virgin Islands. The Queen is the head of state. So I am wondering, does the Prime Minister in Jamaica have diplomatic status? because the Queen is the head of state in Jamaica. So I'm just wondering, could the Prime Minister be arrested? Does he have diplomatic immunity when he travels to these countries? If anybody knows, you can tell us in the comment section below, because I'm most curious. Okay, straight ahead is King's House. Barky, I'm not saying that the Prime Minister is involved in any activity where he would be arrested. Let's just clear that up. I'm just wondering, does he have diplomatic immunity? Because when it was claimed by the Premier in the British Virgin Islands, they said no, he's not a head of state, so he does not have diplomatic immunity. That was the official response. So I was just curious to find out if a Jamaican Prime Minister would have diplomatic immunity, or is it the Queen that has a diplomatic immunity as the head of state? So if anybody knows, you can leave a message in the comment section below. Alright, straight ahead is King's House, and this is where the Governor General lives. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm almost sure I heard that it's the Jamaican taxpayers that pay the salary of the Governor General. And when they retire, they get their full salary as... Okay, this is the entrance to King's House, but I won't even bother try going in there. When they retire, they get their full salary as their pension. And they get that pension for as long as they are alive. So if that has changed, could somebody let us know in the comment section below? But and they get what would you say now? I think the last time I heard it, because this must be public, I think it's 6 million a year they get as their salary. I don't know if it has changed. And they get all sorts of benefits like security, a secretary, a guard now. Naturally, they're living at King's House. The government is maintaining King's House. So, because as we said, the Queen is the head of the government in Jamaica, the head of state. So, and I think it happened where somebody was a Governor General for a short period of time and they resigned, or they had to leave the post for health reasons, and I think they still get their benefits, like the retirement or the pension, I mean. So it's a very nice job to have. And the Governor General is the one that dissolves Parliament and he opens Parliament. It's not the Jamaican Prime Minister that has that power. Alright guys, today seemed more like a history lesson, but I hope you enjoyed, and leave your comments in the section below. Alright, have a good day. Remember to like, share and subscribe.